Sunday afternoon to you, the last day of 2017. It's been pretty active across North Texas thanks to a little bit of icing earlier today, a little freezing drizzle, and some light snow from time to time, but it was enough that it did cause some traffic problems. This is the case in point, I-20 looking back to the west at the Dallas and Tarrant County line. Everybody's having to exit because they have I-20 closed, and this is going to be the case in a few instances. It's not widespread. Not everyone is dealing with this, but there are some icy areas. Another example is the 7th Street Bridge in downtown Fort Worth. A lot of folks are really taking it easy because, unfortunately, the bridge has iced over as well. And this is a perfect example as to why. I don't have any ground underneath. This is one of those bridges, overpasses, those types of elevated surfaces that freeze quickly. You get a little bit of moisture, the temperature drops below freezing, and you get a sheet of ice. And we had one accident here, another gentleman trying to help him out. But this is going to be the case in a few areas over the next several hours, although I think we are going to see improvement as we head through the afternoon as drier air moves in. The radar and satellite shows still plenty of cloud cover. To the north, we're getting a little back edge of the clouds pushing down toward the south, and that's indicative of the dry air that's coming in the lower and mid-levels of the atmosphere. But even with that, there's not much more falling from the sky in terms of the freezing drizzle or the snow. What we have left is just the conditions of the icing and slick spots in a few areas. So the Weather Service continues the winter weather advisory until 3 o'clock today for the county shaded here in the light blue, or darker blue. We had the light blue coming up here in a second, but Dallas and Fort Worth and points back to the west. Now here's the light blue, the wind chill advisory that starts up a little bit later on this afternoon. It goes through 6 o'clock Monday because wind chill values are dropping down to the single digits, and by overnight tonight, you could have some spots with wind chill values dropping below zero. If you have plans for tonight, headed out for New Year's Eve, the weather will be improving in terms of the precipitation standpoint, but getting worse in terms of the temperature and wind chill as it gets colder and the wind stays up. Those wind chill values will begin to drop down even more. So by 9 o'clock, low 20s, still around 20 at midnight. Biting cold, though, with that north wind at 15 to 20 miles an hour. Wind chill value will be down near zero at that point, even dropping below zero by 3 a.m. Yes, a cold start to 2018. Stay right there. We'll take a full look at that 10-day forecast in just 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Tomorrow's supposed to be a cold day. Let's take.
And here's the high five, the Department of Transportation DEX cameras, which I'll put the link to. Greenville. Oats. Northwest Highway. Crossroad. Bruton. This Lake Ray Hubbard here. It's moving pretty good there. Gus Thomason. Big Town.
Mm.
It's 75. Spring Valley. Coit.
Back rental.
There's Lover's Lane. Mockingbird. $121. Beltline. Arapahoe. Campbell. Collins. 635 and 75. Well, anyway, that gives you an idea of how it's doing.